Today we are drawing healing energy toward you. When our attention and intention gather together like this, they carry a genuine power, one that reaches beyond the ordinary boundaries of distance and time. In this shared virtual space where we are meeting now, something quietly transformative can take place. As you settle in and let my voice guide you, understand that the work has already begun, invited by your own openness to receive it. This meditation moves through 3 stages. First, we build and strengthen the body's own natural current of energy. Second, we direct that current toward the place that is asking for care. And third, we seal and protect what is shifted so the integration keeps unfolding long after this session ends. Healing is not something we have to deliver to you from the outside. It is the body's native language, the first thing it knows how to do. What it needs are the right conditions, quiet, attention, and the clearing away of the mental noise that has gathered over time. When a thought or a doubt surfaces and tries to pull you away from this simple truth, just let it drift past. Bring your awareness back to the body as it truly is at its most capable, open, alive, and in balanced state. Your presence here is the doorway. Each time the mind wanders and you gently choose to return, you are gathering back a portion of your own attention and hand it to the body where it becomes fuel for your well-being. The same is true of physical tension. Take a moment to notice how your body is holding itself right now. If your breath feels shallow or seems caught high in the chest, let that be your cue. Draw a breath in slowly, completely, sending it all the way down into the belly. Then, as you exhale, let it sink down through the base of the spine and drain into the earth beneath you. This loosens whatever has grown still and stagnant and settles you into the steady support the ground is always offering. Afterward, help these energetic shifts along in simple ways. Drink a little more water than you usually would, and let yourself rest whenever the pull toward rest arrives. These small kindnesses help your system take in what has been set in motion. A little emotional tenderness in the hours that follow is entirely natural, and your body is reorganizing around a new rhythm, and it will settle on its own. Let's begin. Find a position that lets you fully let go, sitting or lying down, whichever feels right, and allow your eyes to close. Give your body full permission to soften, to grow still, to set down for now whatever it has been carrying. Draw your awareness completely into this present moment. Take a breath in all the way down into the belly. And on a cleansing exhale, let it flow down and out through the base of the spine, releasing into the earth, into the belly, out through the tailbone, in, out, and once more. Imagine your body as a magnet, a battery generating and holding its own field of energy. Around a foot below your feet sits the south pole of that field. Around a foot above your head, the north pole. Rest your awareness on the space beneath your feet. We are inviting the energy of the earth to rise and meet you there. Feel it begin to climb, rising through the central channel of the body, up through each energy center along the spine. Continuing through the crown and past the North Pole above, where it spills outward, cascades softly down and around the full circumference of your field, and returns to close the circuit at the South Pole. Now bring your awareness to the space just above your head. We are drawing solar energy downward toward you. Breathe in and out. It flows down along your midline, through each energy center in turn. Goes past your feet and beyond the South Pole, spreading out beneath you, then sweeping back up along every side to return to the North Pole above. See if you can hold both of these currents in your awareness at once. The earth energy rising from below. A solar energy descending from above. One climbing, one falling. Each in motion, each returning. With these currents now flowing freely and strongly, we have real resources to direct. Let your awareness travel down now into the lower part of the body, below the navel, behind the pubic bone, low in the bowl of the pelvis. Here rests the bladder, a hollow muscular organ, soft and flexible, shaped to expand and to empty again and again throughout your day. It is one of the most silent workers in the body and one of the most patient, rarely thought of until it asks for something. The kidneys are always at work, filtering your blood and drawing off what the body no longer needs. That fluid travels down two slender tubes and collects here in the bladder, drop by drop. As it fills, the bladder stretches, its walls thinning and widening to make room, holding what is gathered until the moment is right to release it. It can cradle a surprising amount, waiting calmly, then let go completely when you allow it, filling and emptying, holding and releasing. This is its daily rhythm, a rhythm of receiving and letting go. You already understand this organ better than you might think. When fear moves through you suddenly, the bladder responds before the thinking mind can. That unmistakable urge that arrives with a fright or just before something you dread. When nerves take hold, it tightens. When you feel unsafe, it braces. The body truly does route feeling through this part of us. The bladder is one of the first places where the emotions of holding on and letting go make themselves physically known. And so, when stress lingers too long, the bladder can be caught in a kind of guarding, never quite able to relax, always a little on alert. What lives here, more than almost anywhere else, is the question of control. What you grip, what you fear releasing, what you have been holding far longer than the body was ever meant to hold it. The wall of the bladder is itself a muscle, a smooth, tireless sheet that loosens gently as the bladder fills and draws inward to empty it when the time comes. Guarding the outlet are two rings of muscle, one below your conscious command and one within it, the gatekeepers of holding and of release. And cradling all of it from beneath is the pelvic floor, a broad hammock of muscle slung across the base of the pelvis, quietly supporting everything above. These muscles hold and they carry more than fluid. When you are tense, they tense with you. Many people clench the pelvic floor through most of the day and never notice, bracing against nothing, holding on out of habit rather than need. Tightening that never fully lets go slowly becomes discomfort, pressure, a slow unease in the body. The bladder is in constant quiet conversation with the nervous system. As it fills, fine sensors in its wall send steady signals upward, reporting how full it has become. In return, the brain decides whether now is the moment to hold or to let go. This exchange never stops, running softly beneath your awareness at every hour. It listens closely to your inner state. When the body senses threat, it clamps and holds. When the body feels genuinely safe, it can finally soften and release. That is the deep link this organ carries between the feeling of safety and the freedom to let go. The bladder holds for you day and night without applause and without complaint. And today we turn our gratitude toward it. With each breath in, begin to gather the energy you have built. The earth current and the solar current running steadily through your central channel, and guide it now downward into your lower belly, into the bladder, into its walls, its muscle, its nerves, its quiet, patient tissue. The color of today's healing is orange, the warm orange of a low sun near the end of the day, gentle and glowing. The orange of a flame turned soft and steady, of ripe fruit, of firelight. It is the color that belongs to this exact region of the body, the color of flow, of feeling, of release. Let it begin to gather low in your pelvis, a warm pool of light settling around the bladder like a small sun held in the bowl of your hips. Now we breathe from the diaphragm, the deep, natural breath the body takes only when it feels completely safe. Rest one hand, if you like, low on your belly. Breathe in slowly through the nose. And let the breath travel all the way down so the belly rises softly beneath your hand and the breath reaches into the base of your body. As the diaphragm descends, feel it make room in the pelvis below, a gentle inner space opening around the bladder. Then let the exhale leave slowly through the mouth, longer and slower than the inhale. The belly falling as everything settles. Breathe in, the belly rising. Orange light flowing down and out, long and slow. The light spreading warm through the pelvis. Again in. Filling low and deep, and out. Unhurried and complete. With every rise of the belly, the light grows a little warmer, and with every fall, something held begins to loosen. Let the orange light find the muscle of the bladder first. Feel it soak into that tireless wall, warming it, softening it, inviting it to release the low guarding it has been carrying. Let it settle into the pelvic floor, that hammock of muscle beneath you, and let it too grow heavy and warm and free. Where you have been gripping without knowing, let the grip quietly dissolve. There is nothing to hold right now, nothing to brace against. You are safe to soften here. Breathe in, belly rising, orange light gathering. And out, slow and long. Tension draining downward and away. Now let the light reach the nerves, the fine, constant lines of sensation woven through this whole region. Feel the orange light travel along them like a message repeated softly and often. It is safe here. You can let go now. Let that message reach the deep places that have been waiting to hear it. Feel the whole area unclench, degree by degree, as the nervous system reads the signal and finally believes it. If a point of tension makes itself known, a tightness low in the belly, a bracing in the pelvic floor, don't press against it. Simply bring the orange light there. Let the next long exhale carry it downward. Out through the base of the body, down into the earth where it becomes neutral. Continue now at your own pace. Breathe low into the belly. Let the orange light pour in and release slowly, letting go a little more each time. Once more, draw the breath in slowly, letting the warm orange light fill this patient, faithful organ completely. And release, holding back nothing, letting the whole lower body grow soft and open. In the quiet that follows, simply rest with the sensation for a moment. Notice what feels different from where you began, perhaps warmer, looser, perhaps simply more at ease, more spacious, low in the body. The bladder has received. Something has softened. Whatever shift you notice, however small, let's honor it. This kind of release comes in gentle degrees, and each one can carry you somewhere new. The energy you have directed now meets the energy already present within the bladder, its muscle, its nerves, its quiet tissue. These two vibrations begin to speak to one another. Two currents finding common ground, slowly weaving together. Blending, harmonizing, moving toward a single note. And now they are one. The old inner tension has quieted. This part of your body has received the signal and remembers how its own ease can return the whole system to its natural balance. Now picture a ribbon of energy rising from the South Pole beneath you, spiraling upward around the outside of your body toward the North Pole above. And then winding softly back down again. This living spiral wraps around everything that has come into balance here today, holding it gently and safely in place while your body carries on its integration in the days ahead. The session is now complete. Choosing to show up for yourself today is no small thing. It is a real act of care, and I honor the generosity in turning toward the part of you that has been quietly asking for attention. Ease back into your day slowly. Drink water. Rest whenever it is available to you. And trust that what was set in motion here goes on unfolding, even after your awareness has moved on to other things. I look forward to being with you again next time. For anyone who feels drawn to go further with this work, I keep a few openings each week for virtual sessions, using tuning forks to bring focused energy to the specific chakras where your body is most asking for support. You'll find my calendar on the channel page, and until then, be very gentle with yourself and take very good care.